I am Uzoma Nkem Abonta from Abia State. Mr. Speaker, I've listened to all the argument canvassed in support of this bill. Mr. Speaker, they are very, very persuasive. Particularly the last speaker on this bill who cited a constitutional provision in support of the bill. We cannot progress without education. We can't do otherwise. But I want to make bold to say that in applying the constitutional provision, we must also apply some other indices. Mr. Speaker, I salute the courage of removal of this bill, but I beg to oppose the bill. For the simple reason that we must do equity. We are bound to do justice. We are here to share. Mr. Speaker, there are some states yet to have a federal university. In Cross River State, you have 2 federal universities. Let me say, University of Calabar, the Federal College of Education of Budu, which is not up to 5 minutes drive to Goja, that awards degree. Mr. Speaker, in my state, we just have 1 federal university. We've been clamoring for 2. We don't have 1. No, we have half. University of Agriculture only. We've been clamoring for 2. Some other states don't have. They are clamoring some. In as much as we agree, this it. But we also to do, we must, in budgeting or spend or site infrastructure, we must balance it across the states or the federation. Ogoja is one of the oldest provinces. I agree. What he's asking for is subject to availability of funds, like the rules and business said. For example, if we sit here now and say, at the 3rd university, when some states are yet to meet the constitutional provision, then we have turned to a house that is unfair to other states. If you look at some those who ask for the politics and all whatnot, they ask it based on equity. They don't simply ask based on need only. They ask based on equity. We do not have. In federal character, if we're applying the principles of federal character, are we justifying in adding 3 universities when some don't have 1? The answer is no. I am happy the people will know he's working for them now. I wish today is Thursday, so they will see this canvassing that he's working for them. Sentiment apart, if we are to share, to give every state a sense of belonging, can we serve some states and add some? The answer is no. Therefore, in fact, if he's even asking for a polytechnic, we say, okay, that one does not exist to serve the middle class. But right now, they have 2, some do not have. I asked for a polytechnic for my state. Some other people also asked for. And if you look at all those who moved for college of education or universities, none exist in their place. Or they are asking for a second one. Asking for a third one, honorable colleagues, will be Oliver Twisting. Asking for a third one will be reaching out. But I salute his courage for knowing that his people need that. All we need to do at this point is to defer this bill, step it down, for the obvious reasons that we cannot put it in every other state. Otherwise, like the rules and business said, we may be making a jest of ourselves if we pass this bill and make it a law, and then they said, how can we accuse the executive again of not following the federal character or whatever, or compliance of constitutional rules in distribution of amenities? No, we should be fair to every state. In that wise, I want to be able to say that private universities should come in to fill the gap. It's a known fact that government has failed in education because they don't have the capacity to run it. Therefore, we should encourage people to put in private schools. Let me say one thing boldly. People are making reference to America. In America, 70% of the schools in America are private driven. In England, 60-70% of the schools there are private driven. Therefore, what stops us from having that? If it's easy, or if it were easy to start schools, states will have been establishing state universities. Only few states like Abia, Lagos, and so on did that. So if Cross River State are in their need of this, they should help us to start their own state university so that we can take this university now to some states not having. I want to support that this bill, the content of this bill, should be lifted to any other state that does not have a university, so we can fill that gap. On that note, I want to caution and advise that we should step down to step down this bill on the basis of equity, fairness, and sharing equitably. I so argue, Mr. Speaker.